Hello warriors, welcome to your English reading class with Bhavna Didi. Today we are going to read first chapter of our English textbook, that is from page number 6. Okay, before starting the lesson, I hope everyone is ready with your English textbook, notebook, pencil, right? Yeah, let us quickly set the norms for our class. Norms means rules. What is the first norm is? You have to listen. Listen. Whenever Bhavna Didi asks us to listen, we'll be listening. And the second norm is to take notes. When Didi asks us to take notes, we'll be taking notes. And the third norm is pause. What can you see on the screen, warriors? You can see pause, right? Whenever Didi asks us to pause, we'll be pausing our video and we'll be following instructions of Didi. And to make it easier for your warriors, I have added some images. You can see an ear image here, right? Whenever you see a ear image on the screen, you have to listen. You have to just listen with your ears wide open. And whenever you see a paper and pencil image, you have to take notes. And whenever you see a pause, this YouTube icon, you have to just pause your video and follow instructions given by Didi. Okay. Now, what are the two images you are seeing here? Pause and take notes, right? Now, we are seeing the objective of the lesson. When Didi asks us to pause the video, we'll be pausing the video and taking notes of the objective. Let us see what the objective of the day is. We will identify the events of the story by making this is a big word. So now what are we going to do with big words? We are going to break the word, right? So it is predictions. It is predictions. So what is the objective? What is the complete objective now, warriors? We will identify the events of the story by making predictions. Let us pause the video and take few minutes to write down the objective. Yes, I hope you are done, right? Once you are done, yeah, you have written, I hope you have written the objective. Now let us quickly see what exactly these events and making predictions means. Okay. Events. Now what can you see on the screen, warriors? Ear. Ear means listen, right? Yeah, we'll be listening what Didi is saying. Events. Have you ever heard of this word events, warriors? Yes? Yes, right? Yeah. Let us see. What can you see in this image? You can see a birthday cake, balloons and caps, right? So that must be a birthday party, right? And what about this image? You can see the boy is very happy and you can see field trip written on this van, right? So I guess this is about field trip. What do you think these things are? What are these things? Do you think these are events? Birthday parties, field trip, are these events, warriors? Yes or no? Yes, right? So we'll see what are the events. Events mean something important that happens at a place or time in the story. Something important at it happens, okay? That is happening at a time or place in the story are called as events. EVENTS, events. Now, what are the examples of events, warriors? We have already seen, right? Birthday party, picnic, festivals, marriages, anything that is happening at a particular place or time is are called as events. Now what is the other word? Making. This is the big word which we have learned today. Predictions. Making predictions. Have you ever heard of this word predictions, warriors? Yes or no? No, right? So let us see what predictions is. A prediction is a guess you make using text or picture clues to help you. So what are they saying is prediction is basically nothing but a guess. Okay, prediction is nothing but a guess you make using text or picture. When you have a storybook, no, there will be some pictures and also some words written there, right? By reading that and observing that, we'll find some clues. Okay, that will help us to make a guess. Okay, and whenever someone asks us to make predictions, we'll be answering them in a sentence. Always remember, when some question is given, we'll be always replying it in sentence. That is only a good English. For example, what is your name means, my name is Bhavna. This is a good English, not just Bhavna. You should not reply as Bhavna. Similarly, like when someone asks you to make predictions, we'll be replying them as I think dash because dash. This is how we'll be answering them. This is the sentence starter. It is very important. Just remember it. I think dash because dash. This is how we are going to answer. Now we'll see how exactly we are going to make predictions or how we are going to guess. First step is before reading. Before reading itself, we can also guess, right? For example, every story has a title, right? Title means the name of the story or something, right? It is written on the top and it will be in the block letters, right? It is called title of the story. And there are also some, this again is a big word, ILL, but we know some small words from here, right? We are going to break this word. Ill. We already know about ill. Illustrations. Okay, this is how we are going to pronounce it. It is illustrations. So look at the title and illustrations. Look at the title and illustrations. We have to look at the title and also the images in the story, and we'll be guessing. For example, you have here the title is Bad Apple, and you can also see the apple is sad, right? So before reading itself, we also know that the apple is sad. These are all our guesses. And I think here how we should be answering. I think the apple is sad because I see it in the image. Or what is the big word? Illustrations. Now let us see the second stage. Second stage is during reading. During means reading means while reading. While reading, what we are going to do is stop. S-T-O-P is stop. Stop and predict what will happen next. For example, now I am reading Bad Apple. Now I saw some words, okay, while reading. Then I'll be stopping and I'll be thinking what will happen next, right? And yeah, after reading, what we'll be doing is we'll be knowing the complete story, right? Then we'll be seeing whether our guess was correct or wrong. Were you right? Yes means you will be getting a confirm. Confirm means yes, you are right. Adjust. Adjust means no. When your guess is wrong, no. Then we'll see what exactly is happening. What is happening in the story. Okay, yeah. Now let us quickly recap from the objective what we have learned. We will identify the events of the story by making predictions, right? Events. What are events, warriors? We have just seen events are, yes, they are important happenings, and also we'll see where the events are happening and when the events are also happening. And what is the second word which we have learned 4 years in the class? Making predictions. 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 Making predictions means we'll be taking a guess. It is simply nothing but taking a guess, and we'll be doing that in 3 stages. That is before reading, during reading, and after reading. And we are going to use a sentence starter because we are good English writers. Excellent. So what is the sentence starter we use when we are making a guess? I think dash because dash. Yes. Now we are going to start the lesson. Before starting the lesson, we'll go through some new words which we are going to come across in the lesson. So what you can see on the screen, warriors? A boy, right? A boy is pointing towards his wounds or injuries, right? He's hurt, right? So what is this word called? Bruise. BR is br. BR is br, right? We know about that, right? Already. BR is br, us. And this only use sound will be coming. Bruise, bruise. BRUISE, bruise means injury by blow to body. BRUISE, bruise means injury by blow to body. And what is the second word which we are going to learn, warriors? What is the second word? It is, yeah, what can you see in the image? You can see a small girl got hurt by a thorn, right? We also must have got hurt by thorn or some needles, right? It is called pricking. P-R-I-pr, pricking, pricking. A small hole made by pointed things. Pointed things means sharp things, okay? For example, needle, thorns. Thorns means mullu, mullu in Telugu. All these things, if you are get hurt by these things, it is called as pricking. Now, we are going to see, what can you see? We are going to make a guess and we have to pause the video. Can you see the picture, warriors? I guess you can also find the picture in your notebook on page number 6. Now see what you can see in the picture. Let us quickly take 3 seconds to observe what you can see in the picture. 3, 2, 1, Z-E-R-O, 0. Yeah. Now we are going to answer some quick questions. Okay. Firstly, we are going to make some guesses. Okay. Where is the boy standing? Now answer me. Where is the boy standing, warriors? Tell me the answer. The boy is standing Where is the boy standing, warrior? The boy is standing near the door, right? The boy is standing near the door. Am I right, warriors? The answer is the boy is standing near the door, right? Now, let us see what is the next question. Yeah, I'll erase this. What does the boy have in his hand? What they're asking, what is the boy having in his hand, right? So what is the answer, warriors? What can you see the boy is having in his hand? I see a sharp object, right? Yeah, the boy have a pin. It is a pin, you know, right? Pin is a sharp object which hurts us, right? Yeah, the boy have a pin in his hand is the answer. And always remember, we are answering in a sentence, not just in a word, right? Yes. Now let us see the next question, warriors. This is the guess question. We are going to guess. Uh, Guess what might he do with the pin. Now you have to guess what exactly this boy who is standing near the door is going to do with the pin. You can see that there are some girls and boys getting scared by looking at this guy, right? So I guess he's going to hurt them using the pin. What do you think, warriors? Yes, right? So I guess. So how are we making the predictions? Remember the sentence starter. I think the boy is going to prick. We have learned, right? Prick means hurting with a sharp object, right? Going to prick the students, prick other students with the pin. This is what I think, warriors. If you have any other answers also, it is okay. But this is what I think. I think the boy is going to prick other students with the pin. Let us see whether my guess is correct or wrong. Okay. Let us see the story. Let us be friends. Once upon a time, there was a small boy called Hari. He was strong and loved to teach all the boys and girls who went to school with him. What he loved to do the most was to pinch others. It seems this boy is very naughty and he loves to pinch others. He could make a big bruise. This we have already learned, right? Bruise. Bruise means injury, right? Bruise appear in half a second. Another trick he played was pricking people with a pin. Pricking also we know it. Pricking people with a pin. So you can guess how all the children hated him. They tried pinching him back, but that was no good because he could always pinch much harder. It so happened that the class went for a picnic to the seaside for a whole day. Okay, I'm reading it again. Once upon a time, there was a small boy called Harry. He was strong and loved to tease all the boys and girls who went to school with him. What he loved to do the most was to pinch others. He could make a big bruise appear in a half a second. Another trick he played was pricking people with a pen. So you can guess how all the children hated him. They tried pinching him back, but that was no good because he could always pinch much harder. It so happened that the class went for a picnic to the seaside for a whole day. Okay, now, yeah. Now let us pause, and if you want to read it again, you can read it for the third time. Okay, now we have already read it twice, right? So what is the guess Bhavna Didi made, warriors? Bhavna Didi thought that that boy is going to use that pin to prick others, right? Now let us see whether my guess was correct or wrong. Tell me whether my guess was wrong, correct or wrong. You can see it, right? Yeah, you can always see that he was trying to pinch him, but there was no okay. So he used to pinch them much harder. So if that is the boy, he always played by pricking people with a pen. So my guess was correct. So yeah, was your guess correct? Then what should be answering here? Yes, my guess is right because what is the name of the boy, warriors? Hari. Yeah, Hari. What is the thing? Played. Hari played. What is the thing? Hari loved pricking others with the pin. So my guess is correct. So yes, my guess is right because Hari loved pricking others with the pin. So My guess is correct. Now we are going to see what happens next in the story. So so far we have learned. That's the end of the class, warriors. Now we'll see. I'm giving you two worksheets to solve. We can solve these two worksheets. Where is the boy standing? This question is already done. What does the boy have in his hand? This is also done. What might he do with the pin? This is a guess, right? So I guess. Okay, I think that Harry, and we should write the answer. Use the sentence starter. How are the children looking in the picture? This also we have discussed, right? And then some true or false statements. After reading the story, write down the true or false and also fill in the missing letters. And now there is another worksheet also related to what we have just read. Once upon a time, read this again and fill in the questions. Okay, answer the following question. And always remember, answer the questions in complete sentence. And also match the following. There is also match the following and true or false. Just put tick. Whether you think it is a true, put a tick on true. If it is a false, put on false true. You can take this in your notebook and send me on WhatsApp also your responses. And let us quickly recap what we have seen, warriors, in today's class. We have seen what is an event, and also we have seen the examples, right? Event is a happening, and what are the examples? Birthdays, yeah, marriages, festivals, etc. Making predictions. We have also seen what making predictions means. Making predictions is nothing but making guess by reading the clues. And we do it in 3 stages: before, during, and after. And we have also seen what is the sentence starter we are going to use, warriors, when someone asks us to make guess. I think, dash, because. And what are the new words which we have learned? We have learned two new words. One is bruise, B-R-U-I-S-E. Bruise means an injury. Prick. Prick means, yeah, getting hurt by pointed objects like needles or thorns. Now, what you have to do is, as homework, read the page number 7 of your textbook for the next class. And also, there is a worksheet which I have already shown, right? There are two worksheets which you can solve for the next class and solve the homework and send by tomorrow 7 p.m. And next class, we are going to have in the same timing, 8:15 to 9, I'll be sending the new video. Until then, be happy and safe. Thank you. Be happy and safe. Yeah. Thank you, warriors. See you in the next class. Bye.